Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good. Look good.
Look good, feel good.
Feel good, look good.
Yeah.
Is that hat from the gym? That shirt from the gym too?
Yep. We bought a whole bunch of swag.
Nice.
Yep.
The Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair.
I like it.
Yeah.
What was most of the equipment there?
Geez.
They got a bunch of Arsenal stuff, I think.
Yeah, it probably was. It's all red and black. Their whole theme was red and black and like flames, and it was super cool.
I like it. Flex Lewis, I think. He's the guy that owns
He's
it.
the owner? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a 212 Olympian.
Got it.
He won 6 years in a row, I want to say. Something like that. 5 years, something like that. I don't have to look.
It was cool. They had, this is in Las Vegas if anyone's following along. I was there over the weekend, but we got a 2-day pass for $50. My buddy Gary and I. And then we met up with Joe Davis because he's out there for the Olympia. So he's
I messaged him to see when he goes on stage because I'm going to buy the live stream package.
Sweet.
Because I think today's Tuesday. I think he steps on stage tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
But he weighs in.
He weighed in
I think
already.
he weighed in yesterday, Monday. Yeah. So then he had another day to kill. But he met us at the gym. It's a super cool gym, super awesome. And they had an entire lobby full of swag, apparel, clothing, lifting equipment, backpacks, hats, all this kind of stuff. And then they had a bank of refrigerators that had a ton of different meal prep. And some of it was keto. They had like keto cheeseburger bowls and like keto stuff in there. Yeah. The nutrition facts are all on it. They had a huge fridge of protein shakes, and it was awesome. Definitely worth it.
Speaking of cool gyms, so Crystal booked our Airbnb for Hack Your Health in November.
Okay.
We are 14 minutes from the conference center, and the opposite direction, we are 14 minutes from MI40 gym. You ever been there?
No.
So you know anything about MI40?
No.
So MI40 is where my posing coach, Rachel, trains. It's owned by Ben Pekulski, Ben BPAC. So I think he's in Canada now, but he owns that gym. It's super slick, man. I've never been there, but I know a lot of people that train there. Danny Vega trained there for quite a while when he was in Florida. I need to actually message him. He might be in the area still, in which case we should meet him at the gym.
That'd be sweet.
But yeah, they got all kinds of cool stuff there. So we got another gym playground to go to.
Beautiful.
So
I love going to random gyms when you travel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not like the cookie cutter
Planet
box
Fitness.
gyms, Planet Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, Gold's Gym, all those ones. I like to find like the hidden gems.
Have you ever been to like a
hidden gyms?
Hidden gyms, like a hole in the ground Metroflex gym, with like all the rusty equipment and stuff?
I haven't been to a Metroflex, but I've been to some like old school.
Yeah.
Barbells clanking, rusty equipment.
Yep. I like those. Like they're typically open ventilation, no HVAC unit, hot. Like I've been to a bunch of them in Texas. Some of them in Arizona. I took you to that gym in Arizona. I think it's called, what's it called? I don't remember. But I picked up that rig and I was driving back and I went to that gym. And then I've gone there every year when I go hunting out west. It's in Amarillo.
Okay.
Man, I feel like I've taken you there. I know I've taken a few people there. But yeah, I love gyms.
I went to a underground gym in Fort Collins once. I forget the name of it, but the owner has a pet kangaroo
in the gym.
Yeah, and it hangs out behind the front desk in a pouch. Like he's got it he's like a legit kangaroo owner, and it's like a certified relationship or whatever you have to do to actually own and.
Is it a service animal relationship?
I don't know, but he had like a legit kangaroo pouch hanging from a shelf. And the kangaroo was just sitting in there, like in mom's belly, or in that little.
So it was like a baby kangaroo.
Yeah, it was just a little one. Man. It was the coolest thing.
How long ago was this?
A couple of years.
So it's like a full-grown kangaroo now.
Probably bouncing around the gym.
Yeah, we need like a mascot. We need to build a public gym, and then we need to get like an animal that just hangs out there. What are you thinking?
I don't know what's native to Northwest Arkansas.
You have a black bear hanging out in the gym.
Yeah, true.
Just got to get him as a cub and train him up.
What, like a raccoon?
I've had pet raccoons before. They're pretty good. Yeah,
they're like little kittens.
Yeah, they got those opposable thumbs, man. They're into everything. They be like working out. I can't do my cable crossovers now.
Yeah,
coons on it.
Coons on it.
Coons on it. How was the all the traveling and the food with you being 1 week post show?
Well, I had full intentions of keeping it dialed in. I brought my food scale. I brought pre-cut, pre-portioned out keto bricks. I brought
so you intended to keep it dialed in.
Yeah, and then The wheels fell off. The wheels didn't fall off with food choices. It just fell off with me staying like super dialed into my macros.
Yeah.
So like the first night we got in pretty late in Las Vegas, checked into the hotel, and Gary was pretty hungry. I was a little hungry too. So we found this place upstairs. There's food courts everywhere, and they made just a killer chicken Caesar salad. So he got one, and I'm like, no, I'm already eating all my food, but my stomach was just growling. So I got a chicken Caesar salad. Awesome. The next day, kept it on track. Keto bricks, meat sticks. We got in like 20,000 steps a day, so we stayed active. We stayed on the relight. We were just doing everything, no alcohol. Then we went to Starburst Parlor Keto Cafe, or Keto Bakery, I should say. Elena Wang, who lives out there, said, you got to check this out. And I actually had been following their socials for years, but never made it to their joint to check it out because it's kind of off the strip. So she picked us up, brought us there, and this is legit. Like, she makes everything from scratch. She doesn't use any fillers, fibers, seed oils, bad ingredients. Everything is how you would make it or I would make it, literally in this commercial space. And so she has
does she ship product too, or is it all just
she
local?
ships some of her baked goods, but she makes a lot more stuff than just the baked goods in-house. It's kind of a cash and carry situation right now. They're working on opening a sit-down restaurant, actually just down the street.
Nice.
So that'd be cool. But we tried a lot of stuff, and because I've seen so much of her social media posting and what she shares and what she makes, I'm like, I'm only going to be here like once. I'm gonna just try a little bit of this. So we shared like a chocolate chip cookie. They have all these different flavors of ice cream that are sugar-free, allulose, monk fruit. Everything has the net carbs right on like the label and the price. I did a glazed donut. I did a carrot cake muffin with homemade cream cheese frosting.
So your total carbs may have been a little higher.
Total carbs are definitely higher. Yeah, I could feel. But the thing that Gary and I were saying after we ate all this is like, we didn't feel like crap.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go out and binge on regular cookies and regular muffins and regular donuts and all the stuff that's conventionally made, you feel like crap. And I've done that in the past, like after a show or whatever, and you just binge on all this sugar-laden crap. We felt great. It was amazing. He got a pizza to make a almond flour crust pizza that's like crispy and thin crust. That was phenomenal. I had to try that. We just tried a lot of stuff. They make a chaffle breakfast sandwich.
I saw that one on your Instagram.
Yeah, and they get all their meats and bacons and sausages and everything from like Peterson Farms or local ranchers, grass-fed, grass-finished. Everything is exactly in line with how you or I would make something.
Yeah.
I just ate a lot of it. So my total intake was probably off the charts. Total carbs, net carbs off the charts, but we felt good.
Like north 5,000?
Probably not that crazy.
Yeah.
No. So we went there, got a bunch of food there. Then one of the nights we had reservations at Steak, STK. It's a steak.
I saw that on your Instagram too.
That
Pretty good.
That was phenomenal. So the 10-ounce ribeye filet, had a couple of shrimp on there. I got a side of Brussels sprouts, which is definitely not something I eat on a regular basis. So that, throws a little extra in the GI. But
how was your GI through it all?
It was good.
Good. No
issues. It was good. No issues. I mean, I had a little bit of, I'm sure there's water retention and some bloat kind of working its way through right now, especially flying. And, our sleep schedules were all jacked up. We stayed up way later. It's 2-hour time zone difference. Yesterday, I couldn't fall asleep last night after getting back because we were used to going to bed at, midnight out there, which is 2 a.m. here. So my body was like, what are you doing? I slept on the plane, and it was just kind of a mess. But the trip was phenomenal.
Because you went out there for the conference, right? That was the main draw?
Concert.
Yeah, concert. What did I say, conference?
Conference.
Yeah, concert.
Yep. Saw the Eagles inside the Sphere. Oh, boy.
They play live in the fast lane?
Yeah, they played all of their classics. They said, we're going to throw together a 2-hour show of all the songs you guys can sing along to. And the demographic in there was definitely like my parents' age, but it was absolutely crazy. If you've ever been into an IMAX wraparound theater or a planetarium or anything where, it's just a domed screen, we were sitting pretty high up. We were in the 400s. So, and I read reviews and they said, if you want to see like the most of the screen, get a higher up seat, but in the center of the back of the curvature. It was like your peripheral vision was all moving like music videos and screens, and like the music and the animations and everything went to the songs. We could still see them performing, and they would throw them up on the screen, and then the music videos were like wraparound.
Is there
like
any other place
3D.
that has that type of theater, or is it just
That's one
Vegas?
of a kind. Yeah. Last time I was out there, they were still constructing it. Now it's finished, and the whole outside of the sphere is LCD screen, so you can see it from anywhere in Las Vegas. Like it towers over all the buildings. You can see it when you fly in. You know, we landed and it was dark and it was all lit up, and it's cool.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's cool. Yep.
That's
definitely
cool, man.
highly recommended.
That's cool. It'd be cool if they hosted the Olympia in Vegas there at the Sphere, because then you could see everything. That'd be slick.
That would be cool. They could have everything up on like picture-in-picture screens.
Yeah.
The stadium seating was pretty trippy because it's super steep, and if we were kind of sitting in the middle of our aisle, so there were some people already seated, and they had to stand up and let us kind of walk by. But you have about 4 inches to work with, and it's literally like looking down a cliff. Like if you toppled down, you'd be.
Is it like elevators? Or how do you get up there?
There's escalators that take you to the 200s, the 300s, the 400s. There's, I want to say I overheard someone say there's like 27,000 people in there at one time. And it's all banked around one side of the sphere, and the other side is all screen. Yeah, crazy.
I've never been there. I have to check it out sometime.
It's worth it, definitely. It's not cheap. Like when I priced tickets, some of the lower level tickets were upwards of $5,000 a piece.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
How long ago did you buy the tickets for this?
Several months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought them for this weekend because it was the weekend post show. And I'm like, oh, this would be kind of a cool little celebratory thing. So I got the tickets.
Book into it all.
I had a comped hotel room at the Cosmopolitan. I booked my flight with Delta Miles. Ended up winning a little bit of money, so it kind of almost paid for the whole trip. So the net cost of the trip was almost zero.
Nice.
It was pretty sweet.
Cool, man. Yep. What'd you win your money on?
Just a random slot machine. We were down on Fremont Street because Gary's never been down there, and it's just it's hilarious. People watching down on Fremont Street.
Is that where like all the casinos are?
Well, Fremont Street, I think, dates back to the previous part of Las Vegas, like the old school part. So they got a ton of different casinos down there. There's bars, restaurants, live music, street performers. There's a zip line that you can zip over the crowd. There's thousands of people just hanging around. It's the spot
they make all the movies about?
Yeah. Yeah. It's, if you want to go watch some interesting people, I mean, there's some weird stuff going on. But we were just wandering around down there, and one of the casinos, I think it was called Binion's, has $1 million cash on display that you can go and take a picture next to. Like it's just on display, like legit money. So we wandered in there trying to find it. We couldn't find it because it's just this old little nasty, smells like an ashtray casino, low ceilings, stained carpet. Never found it. Sat down at a machine and just decided to throw a few bucks in. It hit some crazy feature, and they had to hand pay me like $1,800. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah. The last night too.
Yeah.
So it kind of made up for my other monetary shenanigans.
That's cool.
Panned out for the good.
Is it good to be back in routine now?
It is. Yep. Went to Ozark this morning, sweated my face off, sweated out some food, got some cardio in, got some lifting in, and I feel like I'm zoning right back in. Yep. I think the not tracking for 3-4 days was really good mental reset.
Yeah.
Because I thought back and I'm like, dang, I've been
tracking a while.
I've been tracking since January.
Yeah.
And to not track for a weekend, but still keep choices on track was really good.
I think that's the key. Like if you can, move away from a show prep or a fat loss phase and at least stay keto, then you can get away with a lot of shenanigans as far as like the amounts go. But like when people mess up is when they just go off the rails eating everything that's not in line with their ketogenic food choices that they've been eating up to that point. Then they're freaking off their rocker, and it's hard to make up lost ground.
And I've done that, and then the next several days you just feel terrible. And I don't have that at all. So it was good.
Good. And you're up how much total from show day? Yeah, obviously you're
probably like 15
right
pounds ish.
You'll probably flush out 5 or so over the next few days.
Sure. Yeah.
And you'll be back on track and reverse diet underway.
Yeah.
And then we'll just get you reversed that through the rest of the year, and then we'll run into 2026 with a freaking building plan in motion, which I'm pretty excited about.
I'm ready. Yep, that's going to be fun.
I'm pretty excited about that. I want to get one more piece of gym equipment here, ideally before the new year, and then that leg press. It's a leg, not a leg press. It's a belt squat, but it's also a functional trainer. So it's cables on both sides that you can adjust the height on. I feel like that would be a game changer because it's also got the lat pull down cables that are running off the belt system. So it's just more functionality.
Sweet.
So if we had that, then we'd be good. We'd be solid. We'd have everything we need. And then I've been kind of playing around with different ideas for training programs. So once we get you through the reverse diet, we'll just put pen to paper and get all that mapped out and have like a structured plan that you and I can both leverage. Because I want to be very structured with this 2026 build phase.
Yeah, me too. I want to get back into tracking workouts and volume and just progressive overload in general.
And it's been good to be intuitive with the training. Like I enjoy that. And I feel like I've made progress, but I'm excited to get more structure with it. This is the first off season where I've tracked throughout the off season. So I feel like if I can, and I've been tracking my workouts too, but if I want to get a more structured approach to it, I think that'd be good. That'd be good.
Track some metrics along the way.
Chris Chabonneau was in here the other day. He was at the competition.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get him on the podcast. He does HIIT training, like Mike Mincer style. And he just trains once every 5 or 6 days for 45 minutes and just super high intensity because he does a lot of traveling for his career. So he's in the gym like pretty much once a week. And then we're going to talk about that training style.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I'm curious. I mean, a lot of people swear by Mike Mincer's approach. I like training on a pretty regular basis.
I would feel like I'm leaving something on the table, only hitting it once a week.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot more intensity in that duration that you're training, but it's not that much frequency, and I kind of like the frequency.
I like the frequency. I look forward to that. That's the time to...
It kind of like starts my day right, you know, like waking up, doing a little bit of computer work, having my cup of coffee, then doing my lifting, then going for a run, then starting the day with the work stuff. Like that, I like that flow.
So do I. Like yesterday, I flew all day. We went to the airport at 6 something in the morning, and I didn't get back home until 6 p.m. And I missed a workout. Like I mentally missed having something to do, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it just completes the package, man. Makes it a lifestyle. For me, at least. Another thing to look forward to this week is I'm taking all y'all out to a Brazilian steakhouse on Thursday. So
I can't guarantee my macros are going to be in check, but I'm going to definitely eat a lot of meat.
Day. Yeah.
It's going to be meat and meat.
Meat and more meat.
Yeah.
I was going up in weight because we had that competition. We had a ton of leftover barbecue. So I've just been eating my dad's barbecue pulled pork every single day for the past 7 days. So my weight's been going up because I hate throwing food away. Like I just can't bring myself to throw food away. And it's up a little bit. So I'm doing alternate day fasting this week. And I timed it such that the Brazilian steakhouse falls on a feeding day. Of course. Obviously.
Yeah, you can't not.
I kind of work backwards from that day to make it work.
That'll be a feeding day no matter what.
Yeah. So I think I'll be in a good position because I feel like for me, what I want to do with my building phase is stay between 12 and 14% body fat, between 175 and 180 pounds, and just stay in that sweet spot because then I'll be 20 pounds above show weight, and then I want to lose near as much.
Right.
And for you, you know, you started this prep at 230.
Yeah.
And that was a lot to lose.
I would like to be somewhere in the 205-ish.
Yeah.
At the most. So
and what do you say you are right now?
I'm like 200.
Okay. So yeah, you'll flush out another 5 pounds of water from traveling. You'll have a little bit more wiggle room, 5-10 pounds. If you gain another 10 pounds by the end of the reverse, I'd say that's a good spot to be.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. If I'm 20 under where I started last time, I'd be happy.
Yeah. So we'll both be in a good spot, and then we'll both capitalize on this build phase, and then we'll do some things throughout the year to kind of just keep our fitness in check. We're going to do another retreat potentially in February.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially a Spartan mud run or a
Tough Mudder.
Tough Mudder.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found you sent me a couple links for that, so we're going to get those details ironed out, and then once we figure that out, we'll make that public if anybody wants to join us for a Tough Mudder.
I think we should call it Mud Run Meetup.
Mud Run Meetup.
Because one of the days we'll run a Tough Mudder or something comparable, and then I'll come back and just gather around a grill or something and throw a bunch of meat on.
And it's I think that one's in Austin.
Yeah.
So I can get a big Airbnb that'll host 10, 15 people. I'll book that. We'll all get registered for the Tough Mudder, and then we'll all do that collectively as a team, and then we'll just eat a whole bunch of meat afterwards.
That'd be phenomenal.
Sounds like a pretty good weekend to me.
Yeah,
so that's what we'll make that happen. We'll get those details ironed out and organized, and then we'll have more information to follow soon.
Yeah, stay tuned.
We also got to get everything organized to kind of book in the competition. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do that this week. We got to get everything packed up, organized, itemized for next year, and then go through all the feedback responses that we've gotten from everybody we sent feedback forms.
It's been good. I've been keeping tabs on the social media on our Instagram page for that, and there's already several people that have said, sign me up for next year. I'm definitely there. This is the best show ever.
We should hopefully hear back from the venue. Were you with me when I was on the phone with the venue last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they said they're going to try and call me this week to see if we can get our dates locked in for next year, which would be good because I want to get that done. Like, the more stuff we can get done way in advance, the better.
Well, then we can start advertising the date. We can get a poster thrown together. We can start throwing that up at gyms. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. What else we got? Any other new and exciting info?
Do you have any of your peanut butter left?
Yeah, I've been chipping away.
I
didn't realize
you moderate.
I have moderated.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't realize you sent me one that was chunky and one that was creamy.
Yeah, one of each.
So I ate all the chunky one first, and what I've been doing is just 25 grams on a spoon before my first sip of coffee. That's my favorite way of eating peanut butter.
It's so good.
So 25 grams of that right before I take my first sip of coffee in the morning. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm. We're talking about that. I forget what the brand is.
North Shore Goodies, I think.
Yeah, out of Hawaii.
Yeah,
it's a coconut peanut butter spread.
Best peanut butter in the world.
It's just coconut.
I don't think the macros are legit.
There's no way. There's less than one total carb in a serving.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's more than that in one peanut.
I track it as normal peanut butter, and it's probably better than normal peanut butter macros, but that's what I track it as because there's no way the actual macros on the list are
I even shot them an email and I'm like, hey, is there anywhere that we can confirm these nutritional data
it's
points?
Too good to be true.
They didn't write back. So.
Too good to be true. Yeah. What else we got? Anything else exciting in the pipeline? Lots of stuff relevant to the other legs of the business, which we have not yet launched. But I'm going to keep my tongue tied on that until we get more momentum building. But
there's some things going on behind the scenes.
There are some things going on behind the scenes that have got me excited. They got you excited. You saw some of those firsthand last week.
Did.
So pretty good stuff on the horizon. It's kind of crazy, man. Like, we've got irons and so many fires right now, but it's all part of the big picture. Like, everything is cohesive.
They're going to all just be interwoven. It's going to be pretty sweet.
Yeah. We're just going to be like one-stop shop. Like, everything you need
to live savage.
Everything you need to live savage. Yep. Like, we are your man, woman, entity, team, whatever you want us to be. We're there for you. So it's going to be good.
And we got something sweet coming from Keto Brick that we'll probably disclose next week.
Yep, we'll chat about that next week. But I'm going to be taking product shots of it today, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to try and figure out this camera, take some product shots, see how those turn out, and then we'll start teasing that next week.
Yep, and we're going to film a little teaser, trailer, promo video this week.
I tried one yesterday.
Oh.
Yesterday was a fasting day, so I only tried 10 grams of it.
Okay. So
it was pretty good.
Oh,
it was pretty good. But you can try one today.
Okay.
Is it in your macros?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I left a little space in there because I'm like, okay, if there's anything at work that I'm going to eat, I want to have a little buffer in there. So
well, that'll be a worthwhile thing to put macros towards.
I might even have to just shift my dinner around a little bit, just to get a little extra in there.
It's worth every macro. Okay. I assure you.
All right.
I assure you. What else we got? Anything else new and exciting? Oh, one other thing. Last weekend, we went and looked at pigs. We took Rigel and Hazen to like this fall festival, which is super cool. You should go there. You don't have any kids, but you're a big kid at heart. It's in South Fayetteville. They got like it's like a pumpkin patch. It's called
like a fall thing.
Yeah, it's called Rivercrest Orchards.
Oh, I think I've seen other people.
Yeah, it's pretty legit. Like, we've gone every year that we've had Rigel, and every year they add new stuff to it. Like, it's pretty big now. Like, it's pretty awesome. So we went there, and then afterwards we went to a farm here locally that we got our pork meat from, that we bought the pork from. He's got 12 pigs that he's selling. They'll be ready in about 5 or 6 weeks. So I'm probably going to cross fence my property, and we'll buy like 4 of them or so.
Sweet.
So we'll raise pigs for the next 6 months and have a whole bunch of pork in the freezer.
Heck yeah.
So that'll be good.
Have the best bacon around.
Best bacon around. I might try and I haven't talked to Bill yet, but Bill's going to be staying with us at Hack Your Health, and I might see if he wants to come out when I slaughter them for like content or something like that.
Oh yeah, he'd be the guy.
He would be the guy.
Heck yeah. Nice.
So that'll be good, but just more things to do to my homesteading to-do list that I don't have time to do. So there's that.
Somehow you always make time.
I figured it out. I'm gonna be gone this weekend at Squirrel Camp.
Oh yeah.
So that'll
That's
be good.
right.
But that'll be a work weekend more than anything. And that's a wrap.
Are you heading out there on what day? Friday? Saturday?
Friday. I'll try and leave here at noon, which means I'll probably leave here at like
5?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll get there late, and then I'll probably come back Sunday morning.
Okay.
So
sweet.
that's my plan. But right now, you and I got to start working on homework. We're taking a mini course that involves a whole bunch of homework for a new software that we're going to roll out for Keto Brick to get even more organized. So we got to get that done.
I am excited for it. Once it's
too.
all in place and functioning, it's going to be awesome. So
Yeah, the one thing about owning a business is like all of these softwares that we use, like they're crazy expensive, but I can't imagine doing what we do without them, because doing it with pen and paper and spreadsheets and Excel files would just be like the amount of time allocated to doing it that way would cost me more than the software cost.
that's right. Time is money.
Time is money. So I'm excited about it. I think it'll make things way more organized, way more structured, and we're just going to try and get buttoned up and dialed in with Keto Brick throughout the rest of this year, so that we're going into 2026. Like we literally already have our flavor production plan outlined for the next, 4 or 5 months, and then we've got our launch strategies going into next year. And I just want to stay ahead, and then that way we can be proactive and not reactive with everything.
There's some good ones coming.
There are some good ones coming.
We got some flavors in the lineup that are people will like.
They'd be tasty. They'd be tasty. But we're about to sample one right now.
Okay.
So that said, let's call it a wrap on the pod, and then eat a brick and do some homework.
All right. Deal. Next
Toodaloo.
time.